Welcome back to KC Live. His art gallery has helped advance culture in Kansas City for more than 20 years. With a special nod to helping regional artists find projects, Paul Dorrell founded the Leopold Gallery and joins us now. Kansas City is experiencing such a renaissance right now, and the art community is just thriving, and you're partly responsible for that. So that's pretty exciting.
Well, I'm one of many players, many other galleries, the Art Institute, of course, the various museums, but we've been working hard at it for 21 years, that's for sure.
Is it fun to see so many local artists just doing so well and having so much success?
Oh man, when I moved back here in the late 80s from New York, we only dreamed of this kind of renaissance happening. It didn't seem like it was ever going to really unfold. And now that it's blowing forth so much, not just in the Crossroads, but throughout the region, it's quite rewarding.
What are some of your best experiences in the art business?
The day H&R Block called me and told me they'd hired me as their art consultant.
And now you can see the final result. We have some pictures to show everyone at home. It's just beautiful. It's mind-blowing what you've been able to create and feature these Kansas City area artists. Now tell us about this one.
Oh, that was a great gig. We landed that in late 2005. It was our biggest project to date at that time. We sent out a call for artists throughout the area. We got 650 submissions in. 75 artists made the final cut. That's a blown glass sculpture by Vernon Breaka that you see there. He's out of Lawrence, Kansas. We used artists from St. Louis, your hometown, and throughout Kansas City and Lawrence, Wichita, Columbia. It was magnificent. It wound up on Bloomberg News by the time we were finished. And
you've also been featured, and you've shown your work at some hospitals too.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work for hospitals. St. Luke's Hospital, University of Kansas Hospital, the two primary ones that we're best known for. Those are enormous art collections.
Tell us about this piece at University of Kansas.
Oh man, that was a great installation. Well, it's easy for me to say. My son's installed it. I didn't have to.
You just get to appreciate it.
Yeah, I get to do the fun stuff. That's backlit with LEDs. Those are all blown glass elements by Drew Hine, fantastic glass artist. And there are some 300 of those tubes, all exactly the same length, the same shape, very complicated to create and to backlight. We were assisted on that with Ed Trainin at University of Kansas Hospital. He's their designer. Just
beautiful. Now, why do you spend so much time mentoring teenage artists, especially from the urban areas?
Oh, that's so important to me because magnificent schools like Paseo Academy, it's an art magnet school, as everybody knows, and Sumner Academy, while they're great magnet schools, their art programs are underfunded, so we underwrite them and make sure that the kids there get the same art supplies and the same opportunities that the kids in the suburban schools get. And then we really work with them hand on hand, trying to make sure they enroll in college and get in college and stay there. It's real important to me because if you're going to really have a healthy art community and a healthy community overall, it isn't just about visual art, it's about the city as a whole. Then you've got to make sure that everybody's included, not just the people who can afford to go to college.
You have to invest in people that have stories to tell and that have a vision, and you're doing that. Now, another way you're inspiring people is you're a novelist. Tell us about this book, Living the Artist's Life, updated and revised, I understand.
Yeah, I'm a novelist, but unfortunately none of my fiction's gotten published yet. My nonfiction keeps getting published, go figure. I first drafted this book. It came out in '05, did very well. It took me on a large tour around the country. Then I realized it was out of date. We had a lot more stories to tell, especially about these big projects now and then surviving the recession, which was not easy for anybody in small business these days, as anyone can tell you. And the book's been very well received, and my tour starts next month. My first signing is Monday the 24th at Unity Temple at 7 o'clock.
So people can go and meet you and talk about art, the art scene, and sign a book.
I'll really give artists tips on about how to further their careers. That's the primary purpose of the book. So it's a guidebook for artists, if you will. But there's a lot of social commentary in it because I can't write a book without putting that in.
Well, thank you, Paul, for coming on the show. We appreciate all that you're doing for the art community. And go check out his book and signing very soon. So thank you for coming on. We appreciate it.